Everyone says every life gets easier, but this pull-through campsite had other plans for us and fits the RV over here. It was literally impossible for us to park there. The problem is we have this pole over here we can pass through. This tree over here, tree on top, that will definitely get the AC. And now tell me, would you have got stuck too? Because honestly, we don't know what we did wrong. It was just impossible to fit. We need to do a sharp tour and fit the RV over here. So let's call Nathan. Let's see if we can make it. That pole with the site number is right away. There's not enough space to flip it.
Let's envision this. Let's figure this out.
What do you think here? Can you do? The tree is not gonna happen, babe. The RV is very big. Do you wanna try to get in?
I think it's doable. I think if I
try to get
go
in
forward
and then adjust.
and then turn, and I just mainly watch the back and the signs and the sides.
Okay.
And just make sure I'm not gonna hit him. Yeah, this sign, but I'm also gonna cut kind of close to this one. But yeah, he's fine.
He'll be able to.
So this sign and then the back, just so I don't tail swing something. Hi, beautiful. Hi. So I'm gonna go forward. Almost to the. Am I gonna be too close for this angle?
I don't think it's gonna work.
All right, let me go back.
Come closer. Come closer.
It looks from my side.
Enough.
From my side, it looks like I'm gonna run into it.
The pole's right here.
Yeah, I see it. I see the pole. I just don't know where the front of the truck is. So I'm gonna go back a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Now cut the truck this way forward.
Okay.
Yes.
And then the back of my.
Now,
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
The back over there, you're cool. I need just to watch this one.
Roger.
Okay. So keep coming. And then straight the wheels a little bit this way. This way. Yes. I'm coming. Now that way.
Because I had to watch out for this tree.
So come a little bit more to this side. And then straight the wheels, straight the wheels. Straight the wheels. Down this side now. You clear about the tree.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we're really close. Okay.
You clear about the tree.
Okay. I hear you.
This side, this side. Turn the wheels a little bit this side. Tiny bit.
That side.
Tiny bit more. Keep coming. And stop. We're stuck. So the problem is we have this pole over here we can pass through. We have this tree over here that he can open the door. And we have the tree on top that will definitely get the AC. And now.
How? Oh, that one's like on top of it. It's gonna just scrape the whole front.
We're gonna scrape the front.
Is there even a way to avoid that?
It's gonna scrape the solar, it's gonna scrape the AC, everything. Because we're stuck.
Well, yeah, we were just trying to do it carefully backwards.
We can't fit here. Can't do it. It's a very big RV.
It is a very big RV.
The problem is the pole over there on the side.
Well,
You wanna come out, take a look at the situation?
Well, I have to climb out this one because I can't get this one. But
Okay,
sure.
come out. That's the tree on top. That's the pole on the side we can't pass. Now he's climbing because the tree.
Tree's in the way.
Oh my lord!
All right.
It's supposed to be
here,
easy pull through. It's supposed to be easy.
Let's camp here.
We cannot get our slide out. Okay.
Oh, that's true. That side would be
What you gonna do?
Yeah, that branch is in the way.
I mean, we might back up with exactly the way we came in and we leave. We can't fit here. That pole is in the way. Can we take the pole out?
Yeah, I mean,
Or even the other campsite we can.
Well, yeah, I mean, this thing is the tree's a problem.
The tree is gonna destroy our solar. This thing.
No, this is.
You
actually
actually
lovely.
think about removing the pole?
No, it's technically I could pull it out, I think, but it would ruin the cement and.
But the tree is a problem.
But the trees is gonna be a
Oh
problem.
my gosh.
So we're hoping for it because if I
Unlock the door.
If I unlock the door, I think it's when you turn on the vehicle.
If the mirror's gonna come out.
But
If the mirror come out, that will hit the tree over there.
Right. Well, yeah, what we can do, it'll hit this tree. It might have a sensor. And so if you can have your hand pushing instead of the tree,
Okay.
then that might be happier for it.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Yeah, the mirror did not come out. That's cool. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Yep.
How's
now
the-
fix the truck somehow.
and is that-
That pole is clear.
Roger.
That pole is clear. This tree is clear.
Roger.
Yeah, keep going.
And then there's like a
And
little.
the truck is almost 90 degrees. The truck is 90 degrees to hit the back on
Right.
the RV. So
Roger.
just know that.
So I sort of need to kind of follow it, right? I mean,
Yes.
not too much because there's this post over here, but
You need to start to change the truck. The
Yeah.
truck is an angle now.
I agree.
You're clear about the tree, you're clear about the pole, you're clear about everything. Now you just need to get straight
Okay.
back.
I have to move a little bit to see
follow.
how it moves. So,
Uh-huh.
I mean, if it's going to hit it, tell me to stop. But otherwise, let me
Okay.
work on figuring out how to follow. Yeah, so now I'm getting the angle
Right.
less.
That's perfect.
So one thing I want to
Going,
check,
keep going.
there's
going.
a little garden on the other side, on the left
See,
side.
Keep going. Keep
Okay,
going.
and that I just don't want to hit the garden.
Now keep the truck. Keep the truck exactly how it is. Yep. Keep going.
Yeah. Getting out was actually
You're
not
perfect.
not as bad as
just follow.
getting in.
Just follow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now fix the wheels of the truck.
So now we just go forward.
Okay. So we are unstuck now, right?
Yes.
So now we don't have the problem with the trees. We know that the solar not gonna be able to pass with the tree. They're gonna destroy our solar. So
And also the Starlink is going to work here anyway. probably.
Starlink not gonna work.
I tried my best to like figure out where the trees were and everything and pick the right spot. But I picked the wrong spot. And either way, I didn't realize this was in a mountain.
He's in the
I thought
mountain
Wisconsin was kind of flat. I was wrong.
too. Well, I guess you wanna try to call them to see if you can explain the situation so they can give our money back.
We put down like a deposit, I think, for like the first night, but actually we haven't. We're going to pay tomorrow.
We didn't pay anything yet.
So we'll pay some stuff, but like a deposit.
Because that would be 700.
I've given them $550, and then there's still 500 and whatever left over.
To pay, huh?
But yeah, if we say, sorry, your pull-through parking that's supposed to support my vehicle.
Not even sorry. Remove the sorry.
Well, I'm from the Midwest.
I'm
Say
mad.
sorry if you run into, if somebody runs into you, you say, oh, sorry.
Amor, we have how big is our RV? 40 feet RV.
Yeah.
Plus the truck. How we supposed to fit in this tiny thing?
Well, it's long enough, but it's not tall enough.
But you
and
can't
the
do the-
angle.
you can't do the
angle we
angle.
could have almost done. If this tree wasn't here, it was going to scrape
If
it.
the tree
I think
wasn't
we made
here
it.
to destroy our solar,
we almost made it.
if the picnic table wasn't here, if the
Well,
sign
picnic
wasn't
table,
here,
the picnic table we can move.
if anything wasn't
The
here.
main thing is that this tree is too low for big rigs.
All right, let's get out of here, I guess.
So we'll head.
Everybody has small trailers here.
Yeah.
We give up in this place.
If you can find like a KOA or something for big rigs. then-
KOA's big rigs?
Yeah, they're the expensive one that we haven't
Oh,
got to
they're the
yet.
fancy BD
Yeah,
ones.
they're the fancy. So see if there's a KOA anyway.
After researching for an hour,
Yeah, about an hour trying to find a Plan B place.
some guy walked to us.
So there's this guy that sort of works at the place, I guess. And he was saying that he could cut a branch, the branch that was going to break the thing.
Get cut.
And then we're like, well, okay, but that's not, but anyway. So we were back and forth for a while.
Yeah.
But then eventually, he pointed out that it's a pull-through, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to back into the pull-through because there's more space on the exit.
So he said that he wanna backing for you. He driving?
Yeah,
Or
he said he has lots of experience.
I don't think that's cool because part of the thing is you learning how
Yeah,
to do it.
right.
Because
So-
you're not gonna have always someone to back up for you. So
Yeah, right.
if you can back up, great. If you can't, we can't.
Right.
This is our reality. You're good here in the back.
He's going to go for it.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, you
I
can
go
go.
forward here?
Yeah, there's a fire pit, but you can go.
Where is it?
I got your fire. I got the fire pit
Okay.
right here.
Yep. All
Thank you.
right.
Right. Here, go ahead and pull forward. Yeah, go ahead and pull forward.
Okay.
I'll take it up to the tree line.
Roger.
Look for this slide. It won't touch this tree either.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
Yep. And then that tree back there is not touching you either.
Cool.
I mean, we could jockey over, but I don't want to get you too close to this pine tree because that
Right.
slide out has to come out.
Right, I agree.
So I kind of got you on a little bit of an angle, but at least the tree isn't going to rub your paint.
Perfect. Thank you.
Alrighty?
You're amazing.
problem.
Save me so
I will
much
see
time.
you next Friday. You guys have a great week.
Thank
try and
you.
go find stuff.
That's good. We don't need to cut any trees.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your name?
Joe?
Joe?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. You guys
Yes.
have a great week. We'll see
Thank
you on
you.
Friday.
Bye. So thank you to this guy. We made it. We're back up in the spot. And now we're gonna put forward a tiny bit so he can still get in the roof on that tree. And now we're good.
I can see in the backup camera there were some leaves like over the
Hanging
back.
there, right?
But yeah, we're clear now, so we're
Right,
good.
let's unhitch.
Cool.
But to be able to back up here, we actually used the other side in the front.
Yeah.
So he made Nathan go around, and then he pulled in the front side. So if there's someone camping in the front, we could not get in the spot.
Yeah, or at least they have to be more clever.
There's no way. You went all the way to the other spot to
Yeah.
back up. Now let's do all the things. Jets, unhitch, slides, water, and this place we don't have a hookup.
Well, a sewer hookup.
Sewer hookup.
Yeah.
It's kind of frustrating.
Hi, how's it going? Well, welcome. So,
Hello.
we hung out at the Wisconsin place. It was interesting actually, because it was like totally dead. There was like every now and then there'd be like one other person would stop by, but it was super, super quiet.
Yep,
And
not
then
much.
on Friday, every single spot filled up.
Yes.
Because there was like a big, it seemed like everybody knew each other or whatever. So they're all lined up and they're all up, partying until like 1 a.m.
That's true. It's
yeah.
interesting how the full-timers are a little different, behave a little different in the campground than people that are just camping for the weekends.
Right.
I feel like sometimes being a full-timer, we don't do much of the camp vibes, I would say.
Yeah. There's probably some that do, but for us, like we don't
We're
like, hang
always
out outside
camping.
very
It's almost
often.
like
Right.
we are always camping.
Right. So we don't it's not like we want to get the most out of it like you do if you're
Yes.
camping. If it's just the weekend, you're like, oh, well,
Yeah.
I'm going to stay up all night partying, wake up early, do breakfast, and then like let's go fishing and like,
Which is cool. If we
Yeah.
have a guest, like
Yeah.
we had your sister another time, and
Yeah.
we're more like in the camping vibe. Oh, your mom. And then we do more like a camping vibes.
Right.
Yeah, interesting. Depends what we got going on, I guess.
Yeah.
And now we're on a road again.
Yeah, we're on the road again.
So we didn't record much for you guys during the week because it was just work
Yeah, it's working
routine.
mostly. Yeah.
Now we're on the road again, and today travel day is like 3 hours or so. We stopped to get lunch at a barbecue place.
It was delicious.
Yeah.
Totally made up for the barbecue we had
Delicious.
in Louisville.
Ah, that was bad barbecue. It was delicious.
However you pronounce it. I don't know.
Louisville.
Louisville. Oh, yeah, right.
Louisville.
In Louisville.
Louisville, Kentucky.
The barbecue we went to was not very good.
was terrible, very expensive.
Right, this one was
one's
good.
good.
Yeah.
Delicious.
The advantage of having your house with you when you get barbecue is that you have your floss with you.
Yep.
And so now we're going to go to a saloon.
And then before we get to the subjects, I just want to show you guys that we are stuck.
We're stuck. For a little bit.
We can't
Till
leave.
they unload.
They're unloading the truck, getting the supplies.
Yeah.
Can't leave. We parked here outside.
Yeah, it's it's fine. This is our parking spot. It's kind of in the back of the parking lot. Worked out.
If we remove those 2 cars over there, and then we can pass with the truck.
Yeah, we could. That's true.
And now I guess we're leaving here in the barbecue place.
Yeah. We'll hang out for here till dinner.
Yeah.
Have some dinner.
No.
Okay. Today we're going to our first Harvest Host. I think it's gonna make it fun.
Yes.
It's a not a brewery, but it's like a bar.
In my mind, there's a brewery.
Yeah, but they don't make beer there, but they sell it. It's just basically the same
It's
thing.
like a beauty saloon.
So,
Saloon.
yeah. She recently learned there exists saloon is a different word than salon.
Em português é salão. Salão de
Is what?
beleza. It's a beauty salon.
Right. So we also have salon, but there's saloon, which is a different word, and it's like an Old West bar.
Okay, so this will be my first time in a saloon.
Yeah.
Salute.
Yeah.
It was like salute for the drink. And then because it's Harvest Host, we are prepared to spend some money there.
Right. Yeah.
And-
Which we'll do anyway.
Yep.
But yeah.
So if you guys doesn't know what it is, Harvest Host is a website, an app that someone can host you for a night or 4 nights. Usually you pay a subscription for the platform, and then you can research places where you want to be. And usually they have farms, church, someone's house,
And
bars, restaurants.
now it's also together. I don't know who owns what, but anyway, it's together now with Escapees. So if you're using Escapees, it's sort of connected. So I think you get some membership with if you have Escapees or how it works.
And if you don't know what escaping is,
Escapees. If you RV full time and you are trying to figure out your mail, then you should definitely look into Escapees because that's what we use for mail. So our mail goes to Texas, and then when we are ready, we have it routed to wherever we are.
Yeah, if you guys want to, we can make a video about those platforms we use. That might be cool. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Now I'm ready.
Let's see. Let's pop over here a little bit.
We made it! We made it. We're gonna park somewhere here in the grass.
Somewhere that we are the most.
Let's see where it's more level.
Yeah, I think this high ground here, and then I will do a loop so I'm facing that way, like you said.
I feel like down that way it's kind of more hilly.
Yeah, I was thinking almost here. I'm just gonna go straight out.
Yeah.
Loop, and then stop.
So we camp here at the grass, and I'm gonna check to see how level we are, because we're not gonna disconnect to the truck. But you still gotta be level, right? So we can do the slides to the breakfast tomorrow. So let's see, we go here to manual level, and then you're gonna tell us what's going on. So it looks like in the front, it's lower, and the back, the side to side is okay. We just need to raise the front. Get back up a little bit. Now we are pretty good level. Once you have the blinkies, the red ones, that means you're not level, because it's a little slope. So this is our Havers host, and that means tomorrow we can have breakfast, because we can have the thing. And we can go get drunk.
So when our first boondocking spot, way forever ago, we weren't level, even after detaching. And then everybody yelled at us about not being level and using our slides. And so now we're level, still hooked up, so we can save that step tomorrow, although that's only like, not very much time anyway.
Yeah, but it's overnight. As much as we can save time is better.
And so then we can put out the slides, and then we can just easily bring in the slides. And also this way we
can have breakfast.
don't even need, we'll put down the front ones. I'm going to put down a couple of the Legos in the front, because also, based on the comments, even in here, we should put down, you know what, we have, someday I'll install our snap pads. We have them in a box somewhere in here.
We have it. we got it in the Tampa Super Show this year.
I won a drawing for a gift certificate, so I bought them, and we haven't put them on yet. And I'm pretty sure we have them still in this, somewhere in here. But
yep.
Whatever.
Want to do a project tomorrow morning? We could.
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe. Okay, that's the restaurant over there.
This is our first Harvest house, so far amazing.
Yeah. Bunch of space. Pretty good.
Yeah.
A lot of ants in the floor. A lot of ants in the floor. Ooh. Vai, Mo, open the stash for me. I need to get I want to get out.
Here, this is from the ants.
From the ants. I don't want to get they bite me.
I don't think they're really gonna.
All right, let me see.
Bite you.
So this is our bedroom on a travel day. Monitor, computers, microwave plate. And then here's our house once we just got from the travel day. But we're not gonna make a mess, because tomorrow our journey continues. But this is the RV. Once is everything
You can show the office too.
organized.
The office is a mess.
Let's see what's going on in the office. Nathan put the energy cable here this time.
Yeah. Once I get rid of the bikes, it'll be a lot easier.
Yeah. We really thought we were gonna use more than bikes. The bikes.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put some clothes on because it's getting chill, and then we can go party. It's beautiful. The sounds are just the floor cracking.
Just the floor breaking.
Yeah, just the floor breaking. It's part of our life. You move and then some things.
Yeah, that's what happens when you stand on wood. Is it?
Yeah, like crack.
Yeah, sometimes it.
Every crack is a thing in my heart. All right, let's go get some drinks.
Yeah.
I was going to open this real quick before we go, and then I heard a sound, and it's always a surprise. So let's see what Oh my goodness. Is the
Oh, there's
peanut butter powder.
Well, luckily that one is almost empty.
Yes, so it's heavy.
So there's not very much.
Peanut butter
But
here.
there's peanut butter in there.
Peanut butter here. Oh my gosh.
Oh. Yeah, but last time it was the oil. Last time the Blackstone oil was everywhere.
It was oil everywhere.
So this isn't as bad.
But it's supposed to be
It is.
close, but somehow this one.
The roads are not great in Wisconsin.
And this place where we're going is the place where we had the mouse issue last year. So I need to make sure to clean all this peanut butter because I don't want a mouse.
Well, yeah, and we don't want powder brew.
The bar's
Lamb man.
The bar is playing music and I like it. Sunny day, beautiful sunny day. Let's go. Travel day is gonna be short.
We are an hour from our destination. It started to rain. Luckily, we stopped for lunch in the RV and ran out here real quick while it was raining. I want to show you one thing that I know we have this feature. So we have an onboard scale. So this shows us how much weight is in the back of the truck. This number is actually, I guess, the maximum, because I had looked at a screenshot before and it was with nothing, and it's down here. And this number is already here. So this number is always here. So this doesn't tell me how much more it is than it says, but it's showing red, so it's unhappy. So we will continue our regular thing when we get to my parents' house. I was trying to get rid of stuff, and the minute is the whole thing. So we're gonna get rid of more stuff. So actually, before we leave Marquette in a little bit, we're going to try to make this be happy. That's our plan. But yeah, so we're an hour away from there. I don't know what else I want to say. What else am I supposed to say?
So thanks so much for watching this video. We're gonna get some diesel before we can continue our journey. Please make sure to click on the subscribe button and comment on the video so YouTube understands that you like our content. And also give us your opinion or advice. We always like to read everything. We love to interact with you all. And see you guys in the next week video. Not this week, the other week. All right, bye.